What's up, it's Siliscity, and this week I'm gonna show you how you can remix or create a remix kit out of any track on the MPC Live III, and then you can play around a little bit and create kind of like mashups. And in the end, the idea is that you have like a basic kit as I have here, and then you have like different sounds, the basses, the drums, and also some of the vocals, and then you can arrange them as you wish. Alright, let's start here with a new project. Here I always have like a template loaded up, and here I have the 140 BPMs already set. Then I have a plugin, drums, and also like the kick. This is my template that I have with already like side chaining from the kick to the bass, where I have like two submixes where basically handle that stuff, and I can just like send the according plugins or drums to the submix. But for the remix we don't really need that, or not for now. What we need is the sampler, and for that we can press twice here, and then we come to the sampler. Then as the input, we can choose here USB input 1 and 2. Those are the new USB inputs. And this is connected to my iPad that also has a USB-C connection port. And this allows me to sample in everything that I play there over the audio. So here on the tablet, I have like the track Bum Bum. It's the same track that we already remixed in Ableton, but this time we're gonna do it on the MPC Live III. And I'm already like fast forward to the part of the track that I want to sample, and then I just have to make sure that here is also the in is on like this, and then yeah, we can arm, and I already start recording so it doesn't miss like the first sounds, and then I press record, then I press play. Alright, that should be fine, so let's name this Bum Bum, and here we make none, and then we go to edit. And now we can just like change the start, that it's where it's supposed to be. Yes, here. And then the end like this. Then we can process this, discard the rest because we don't need it. And then from here we can just like create the stems. For that we can press here, then again not assign it anywhere, and we're just gonna create the stems of all the things that are possible. And yeah, this is probably gonna take a little while. Alright, then here now we have the stems of just the bass, just the drums, the others, and the vocals. So let's start with the bass. We can go here to chop, and then we can just start and like just press a new button every time. It should like chop a new sample. So I was way off, so let's fix this. And I think here it should just repeat, so I don't really have to sample it more through. Those are basically the main ones. So one thing I could do now is like press shift and then convert, and then like create a drum kit directly from just those drums. But the idea, or my goal, is to have like a kit with all the different sounds, not just with the basses, but with like all relevant sounds from the sample as one kit to be able like to use as a remix. So how I do it is like I'm here in the chop, then I go to the slice that I want, like this bass, then I press shift process, and then I just like extract that bass. And then basically I do that for the sounds that I want, process. Then this one I liked, so let's process this. I don't know if I need this, but let's just also process this. Then this one I also want again 5, then here 6, process 7, and another one 8, and with like 8 I can create like 2 MPCe kits, and yeah. So that's it with the bass. Then here we have those samples now, and let's continue with the drums. Alright, so here we can do again the same thing. Yeah, here it should repeat again. Ooh, no, this one was good actually. This one we need. Alright, so let's fine tune this again. Alright, so now that we have fine tuned it, it's more about like, okay, which sounds are special, which one do I need? So this sound I actually like, so process this one. This one is also good. This one is also good and different. Here like a snare, oops. A rim. I don't know, it's just like personal style, like what do you want in a sound, and how many, like this like whip style is also nice. And I think I'm just gonna take one. Yes, this one. Process, then again we have 8, and that's it for the drums. Alright, next up the vocals. Alright, so those should be like all the different stems, and we have all the things that we need to create a kit. One thing I would recommend to do right now is like just save the project that you have it, and it doesn't go missing if anything goes wrong, because you already like did some or like the most part for the kit. To create like an MPCe kit where you can use like 4 different samples with the same pad, you have to go into browse here, and then sometimes it's already in the expansions here. For me it wasn't there. Then you have to connect like the MPC to your laptop and get the template kits there. I did that and then loaded it onto the MPC, but I couldn't load it into the expansions here because it didn't have enough space. But when I go to places and then here internal, and then here with the MPC documents, here in this folder with the expansions, I have the MPCe expressive kits. I can load them up, then here go into the empty template kits, and for now we're gonna just use the 4 samples XY template here. Alright, now we have loaded it up, then we can go here to edit, and then we're here in this new kit, and then we can go to samples, and layer 1 is like bottom left, layer 2 is bottom right, layer 3 top left, and layer 4 top right. So let's say we start here with the basses. We can choose here sample bass 1, here sample bass 2, sample bass 3, and who would have thought sample bass 4. And now we have those here, and then we go up here for the other, for the next, let's go here 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, then we continue here with the drums, and we have our drums. Okay, then next, let's say we have the vocals. And here now we have the vocals. So now I would recommend to again like save the whole project and then also save the drum program so you have it for reference and for other projects. Alright, and now you already have your drum kits. One more thing you could do is like do pad colors. So let's say let's make those all out because they are not active, and then we say bass is blue, then we have like drums brown, and then vocals like this light blue, and then let's just say we remove color all the way here, and then let's save this again like the drum kits. Alright, and then we can like go into our clip here and yeah, just start playing around. Alright, so now with the kit we just have like this basic loop, and I know it's not the craziest loop, it's also not the focus of this video, and here we just like load up a different kit. And when we load up like those new kits from the expansion, like you already have some prepared choruses and like verses, so let's just listen in how this would like spice up the beat. Alright, those kits are a little bit much to be honest, so I'm just gonna straight up delete them, edit, create a clip here, and now with the new step sequencer it's as easy as ever to like just create a simple beat. Alright, like I lost myself again a little bit there, but there are so many options, and the main goal of this episode was to show you just like, yeah, with every track you can sample it in, chop it up and create like a kit that you have some unique sounds to spice up your normal like tracks, and then yeah, with the new like matrix you can just like have here some tracks and then like yeah, just play in like the tracks and it gives it like a nice new vibe. Alright, that's all that I wanted to show you for this week's episode. Basically how you can create a kit with like unique sounds from a track that you sampled with like the stems, and then yeah, just like spice up a little bit some beats and yeah, create something new. And yeah, next week I'm gonna show you how we do like also the melodic remix, like same as we did like 2-3 weeks ago with Body Language, with that track where we sample in that, do the same thing as we did, create a kit, and then like yeah, play in also the melody on the MIDI, and then yeah, see what is possible from there. So yeah, that's gonna be next week's content. Until then, have a nice week, stay healthy, enjoy the weather, and then yeah, see you, bye.